It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From State Farm Arena, tonight it's the Atlanta Hawks getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. The opening tip corralled by the Hawks. They've got it first as we're underway in Atlanta. Parker, the pass taken away by the Lakers. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
To Parker. Nothing going here on that drive. It's a big finish.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
LeBron James picked up by Len. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in LA?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in LA. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 73%. Here's Atlanta. Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. Probing the defense. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
LeBron into the front court. Leads just a point. Screen coming. James. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
And he missed the free throw. Trae Young to Parker. Has a look. Knocks it down off the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To James. Here comes the screen. To Davis. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Trae Young. Into the front court comes Rondo. Leads 3. Parker into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Jabari Parker rocking the rim.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Trae Young. Off the pro hop. Strong footwork.
Old school equals high percentage.
Lakers at the controls right now. To Davis. Rises for the slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
You're on the island now.
Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to have appeared in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Trae Young surveys the floor to Parker. Lets it fly from long range. Jabari Parker, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
And a throwdown. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Allen Crabbe. To Parker. No good. No daylight. Great defense. Rondo into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. To James. Here comes the screen. LeBron against the Ukrainian Len. Nothing going here on that drive. James. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
LeBron James, a couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. Oops, he missed the first one. Missed the second. 0 for 2. To Parker. Oh, he got a piece of it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Davis. Gets to the basket and scores.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Allen Crabbe. And counted at the rim.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Here comes the screen. To Davis. Slam dunk.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Into the front court comes Collison. Now down 6. Able to convert inside.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Los Angeles, they have it. To James. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Collison into the front court. Down 6. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Here comes the screen. That pass stolen by the Hawks. Allen Crabbe sizing up Eric Gordon. To Collison. Five to shoot for Atlanta. Has a chance. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Alex Len, huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Collison to Parker. To Collison. Over to the right side. Parker. Short jumper stays out.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
It's Atlanta ball. Collison. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. James into the front court. Leads 4. Trying to cash in. LeBron James looking good. 4 for 5.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
To James. Throws it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
LBJ has it. Sizing up the defense to Davis. Alexia Jinsa able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Collison to Allen Crabbe. Scores from the post.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Danny Green. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Hawks have it. To Allen Crabbe. Screen coming. Allen Crabbe, defended by Quinn Cook. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. And he scores. Unguardable, Jet.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
To James. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Into the front court comes Collison. Down 4. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. So this remains Hawks basketball. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Trae Young to Collison. 5 to shoot for Atlanta. And he hits.
Why are you even guarding a bad shooter that close in the first place? This is psychological warfare. Leave him open. Make him think about it before he shoots it.
Here comes the screen. Quinn Cook, defended by Turner. To Danny Green. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. And he finishes at the rim.
Good money. The assist from number 23, LeBron James.
20-footer at the buzzer. 1 quarter down. The Lakers have the lead. The shooting in that first quarter was white hot.
Stepping in for Atlanta, number 5, Jabari.
Los Angeles has the basketball.
Into the game for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 32.
To Kyle Kuzma. Down to 5 on the 24. Kuzma. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Collison into the front court. Down a dozen. Darren Collison. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Here's Rondo with it. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. To Kyle Kuzma. Throws it up. Oh, blocked away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. And he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number 1, a hezzy. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number 2, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number 3, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. Hawks with the basketball. Trae Young to Parker. And throws it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Rondo with the basketball. The lead is 12. To Kyle Kuzma. Here comes the screen. Kuzma. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Gets a shot up off the mark. Into the front court comes Collison. Down 12. Deep 2 there. Won't go. To Cousins. Stuffs it down with authority.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Kicks it around the perimeter. Beyond the arc for 3. Rebound taken by the Hawks. To Parker. Slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
The assist from number 5, Jabari.
Into the front court comes Rondo. Up a dozen. To Cousins. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. DeMarcus Cousins. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
Shot for Collins, no good. To Kyle Kuzma. Nothing going here on that drive. To Cousins. Nice pass to get things going.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Collison to Parker. Has a look. He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
To Cousins. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Trae Young. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And hits the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Rondo into the front court. His guy's up by 15. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You hear coaches talk all the time about passing the ball on time and on target. As a passer myself, if I can deliver the ball to you in a position where I cannot give you options to think, but just go up and make the play easy, that's a win-win.
And count the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Lakers ball. Oh, he had him there for a second. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Collison into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. James calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. Into the front court comes Collison. Down a bundle. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. To Allen Crabbe. Down low, Collins. From the painted area, won't go down. And stuffs it home.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Collison into the front court. His guys down big. Easy path to the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
The assist from number 12.
LeBron with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Here comes the screen. Cousins. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Lakers are up after 2 quarters. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Hawks are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Assists.
The Atlanta Hawks struggle to play the angles and allowed too many passing lanes to exist. However, some credit has to go to their opponents for the way they move the ball. They've been taking advantage of this situation.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Lakers at the controls right now. Rondo buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Hawks come up with it. To Collison. Here comes the screen. Collison. From long range. Not going down here. To Davis. Collison. Short jumper stays out.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Allen Crabbe. 4-3. Not that time. He missed it. To James. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
And they called a foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Team foul number 1.
And breaks it up.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Allen Crabbe, defended by Eric Gordon. The screen sets him up for 2.
And for the money Crabbe got, he better be a professional scorer, getting it done the hard way.
Gordon with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. James. Here comes the screen. To James. Five seconds to shoot. Goes to the left side. Fires the 3. And he knocks it down, Jay.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Here's Atlanta.
Oh, yes, me and you. I'm here.
Collison. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
To Collison. Five to shoot. Has a chance. Collison's shot won't fall.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Into the front court comes Collison. He'll run the offense.
What's good?
To Allen Crabbe. To Collison. Trying to cash in. Collison's shot won't fall. To Davis. Shot from the lane won't go. To Collison. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Here comes the screen. James. Alexia Jinsa swats it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Collison. And the basket good at the rim.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Won't go.
That's me. I got ball.
Here comes the screen. Collison takes on Eric Gordon. Has a look. Collison's shot won't fall. And scores. Strong take.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Into the game for LA, number 15.
Trae Young to Parker. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Alex Len snatching it out of the air.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. He's now 5 for 6.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. James. Nice pass to set things up.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Pass to Cousins, down low. Alex Len sends it away. That's his 3rd block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Los Angeles, they have it. Count the basket inside.
That transition offense was flawless. When guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency, you heard me correctly, a sense of urgency, you will get a great shot every possession.
Allen Crabbe sizing up Cousins. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Trae Young to Parker. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. DeMarcus Cousins pins it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Los Angeles, number
Couldn't keep.
We know what's coming.
Substitutions, Washington Caps. Subbing in for the Lakers, number 32.
To Kyle Kuzma. And the bucket's good for DeMarcus.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Collison in a matchup with Boogie. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Collison into the front court. Down a bundle. Has a chance. Shot by Turner won't go. Nothing going here on that drive. That's going to be out of bounds. Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Takes stock of the floor. Collison to Allen Crabbe. Deep left corner. Deep two there. Won't go. Good look that time, but off the mark. Into the front court comes Collison. His guys down big. Here comes the screen. Ah, the monster stuff.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Nothing going here on that drive. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Collison into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Allen Crabbe. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. To Collison. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
It's Atlanta ball. Great pass to set it up. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
To Cousins. Alexia Jinsa rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Here comes the screen. To Cousins. Oh, ferocious slam inside. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Collison sizing up Cousins. Here comes the screen. 5 on the shot clock. And the finish off the nice step through.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Ah, rocking the rim.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Hawks have it. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. And the finish at the rim. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Desperation shot here from half court. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers could not have been more dominant in this game. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Hawks really lost big in this matchup, and you could tell it was tough on them. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Assists.
The Los Angeles Lakers played fantastic team basketball today. Ball movement is clearly what separated these two squads.
Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming matchups for the Atlanta Hawks. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.